Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play The Witcher 3. We have arrived post main game, which means we are now going to start the DLC, beginning with Hearts of Stone. After the credits, the game basically dropped me back at Kaer Morhen, and I went back to Novigrad to clean out my inventory and to upgrade my gear. As you can see, I have now mastercrafted gear, because I have reached level 34. And then I came over here, which is basically the edge of my previously explored territory, and this is the place where we need to go. But it's been a while since we got this quest, so maybe we want to read the description again to refresh our memories. When Garrett later told me the story, which began at the Seven Cats in notice board, he mentioned he had felt drawn to that place, as if some strange, undefined force wanted him to appear there on that day and at that time. I didn't give this remark a second thought until I heard the tale to its conclusion and realized its beginning had been no accident. Aha, mysterious. And it began like this. One day Garrett arrived at the Seven Cats Inn in search of his next contract. He perused the notices hanging there, yet found none to be of much interest, and was about to go his way when a man came to nail a new parchment to the board. The notice announced a certain Olgierd von Everec, residing in the nearby Garon estate, was looking for someone to kill a dangerous monster lurking in the Oxenford sewers. Sounds like a job for me, thought Garrett, and he set off to see this Olgierd and learn more about the contract. Little did he know this was to be the beginning of a great adventure, one filled with both delightful diversions and deadly dangers. Alright, so it seems to be a standard contract, but apparently it isn't. So let's see what it's all about by reaching that estate, I suppose, where this Olgierd guy lives. And I may just want to cut through here, speed things up a little bit. Alright, here we go. Garon Estate. That's the place we're looking for. A wild one? What's a wild one? Can I talk to you?
Sour eye soup. That'll do me. Ugh.
Well, yeah, I guess he does look kind of wild. Oh, they're all wild ones.
Nothing like a good band of mates.
Black pudding, he was everywhere.
I don't know, this is not what I expected to find here.
Hi, mate! Your mug's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for Olgierd von Everec.
Ah, that'll be inside.
Someone's a real artist here.
Olgierd von Everec. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
Well, then who are you?
Can't help wondering. Who are you?
Who do we look like?
A crew of cutthroats? Or a band of former soldiers who got lucky?
Ah, but that's where you err. 'Cause we're sons of nobles, all.
And daughters.
So, gonna tell me who you are, precisely?
The Redanian Free Company. The Wild Ones, folk call us. Owing to the boar in our coat of arms.
Okay. And where's this Olgierd guy? I'm looking for him.
I was told I'd find Olgierd von Everec here.
Someone's made an arse of you, brother.
So maybe you can make up for that and help me, brother.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
No, I'm Olgierd.
You? Not likely. I'm Olgierd.
Well, you know, I'm actually here on business, and if you don't have any business for me, I may as well leave again.
You folk are a hoot and all, and I'd love to stay for more laughs, but time's short.
Whoa, shit just got serious.
Hear about the monster in the sewers. Seems Olgierd von Everec's offered a bounty on it.
Shit was serious from the start. Goes without saying with a Witcher.
How's that?
They purge you lot of emotion. It's why you're all stiff. Hey? You think they shoved a long pike up your arse?
All right, Master Witcher. Jests are done. Whether the good bit as it is, I'm impressed. Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd.
Well, finally.
What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
Why?
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Yeah.
Aye, but he don't need you to kill it. So, you want this job? You gotta grab his attention. And he's one to get bored mighty quick.
Well, that sounds like a really charming fella.
Ataman, sir. You've a guest.
Do you know what types of sculptures fetch the best prices? Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes. And what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
I'm not an art critic.
Sculpture isn't really my thing.
Can't blame you. Contemporary art's become superficial and bland. A century on, they'll be using just such nudes on placards to hawk bricks and other banalities. Mark my words. I used to like Botticelli.
Botticelli.
The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned, not a flaw on its surface, painfully perfect. As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside.
Okay, mate. Not sure what you're trying to see in a statue anyway, but that's usually what they are.
That's better. More interesting at the least. Very well. And now to the matter at hand. Let's rejoin the company. Partake of some refreshment first.
Can't you just tell me about the contract? Why make things so difficult?
Ataman Olgierd, long may he live! Long live the Ataman!
Long live the Ataman! Long live the Ataman!
Come and drink with us!
Well, we haven't a choice now. Fetch us some wine, dear. And a nibble or two.
So, what's the occasion?
This some special occasion? Or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Squire Herodor's new sabre.
I've hit on a name for her. Fair sabre, I dub thee Tradiciana.
Well, if I would held a celebration every time I get a new sword, I would celebrate a lot. Yeah, how about we talk about the contract
Monster in the
finally?
sewers. Know anything more?
I've no clue what it is. Only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Oh, the way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Nay. She went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women. Each craves a prince and will wade knee-deep through shite to get him. Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either. Hey! Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter? Apologies. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the contract. So, you'll check it?
Well, why not? I'm actually kind of surprised that you would care for this, just because your cook got killed by the monster. You don't really seem like the type who would really be interested in paying money for someone else to kill a monster. But, fair enough. Let's talk about the reward.
Just one formality to resolve first. My pay.
Never you mind that. Return with the beast's head, and you'll have leave to take anything you wish from here.
Awfully generous. Still, I'd prefer to agree a specific amount.
Ooh, fine. How much would you like? 300, 400 crowns?
450.
Agreed. And that'll be in addition to whatever memento you wish to take.
Alright, well, I'll take the job, I guess.
Consider the beast gone.
Confident? Bring me its head, and the reward shall be yours.
Okay, so we got ourselves a contract from this rather wild-looking bunch
Service, Squire.
of people.
You all right, Ducky?
I don't think I can talk to these people. No. So maybe let's have a quick look around the house and then we will leave again. Well, the books seem to be pretty ordinary in here. Let me just pick up all the loot in here. Alright, so I actually have to go back to Oxenford now.
Take one down, pass her around, nudging the barrels of rum on the wall.
That bloody Nilfgaardian Imperial can kiss me down there.
Don't worry, I have the feeling that they will lose the war. So don't you worry about that.
Ah, you drunk.
Okay, I don't think there's anything too interesting in this house, so
Hey, Witcher, how about joining our band?
I think I'm going to leave for now. Oh,
Hey, you! Puss papers!
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss papers. That a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative puss peepers. Someone's killed me mate. Name was Clivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
why don't you do it yourself?
Why not avenge him yourself? Seems like you all relish swinging your sabers.
Aye, we do. And if I knew who'd axed Clivert, I'd have gutted him ages ago. Thing is, I don't. But you see a lot with them puss peepers. You'll track him down.
Well, this is not my usual line of work, that's true. But I feel that the first option is still non-committal enough that I can take it without actually, agreeing to do this. So, I'm listening.
Keep talking.
Clivert dealt Fistech. A few days past, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No, but Clivert was one damned reliable horseman. We was to meet. He didn't show. Can only mean he's dead. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him. I'll pay top coin.
Need to think it through.
Clivert's got a scar on his forehead, not unlike yours. Spot that, you'll know it's his body.
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, puss peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it. Look for me in Oxenfurt! The Alchemy Inn on the main square!
Alright. Rose on a red field. Well, I suppose I can look into it. It may still be a monster who killed that guy, right? So... let's have a quick look around this place.
Lovely beasts. Black stallion would be perfect for me.
Perfect? Why is that?
Got me some new boots. Made to order. Black as night, softest leather. Fucking elegant.
Pick your horses to match your boots.
Of course. Don't you?
Well, seems like as good a reason as any to me. But yeah, I have to return to Oxenford, which is over here. But I guess I can make a quick detour for the notice board over here. And see if we get any more contracts from that now that we enter this new area. So let me quickly head over to the notice board and then I will return to Oxenford, because I think since it's the first episode I want to progress the main story a little bit before I start going off on a tangent. Oh, apparently we have some new enemies in this place, like wild boars. And they're looking pretty dangerous. Yep, wild boars. Huh. Okay, okay. Gotta be careful about that. And there's another one. But it seems like the Igni is quite effective against them. There we go. Alright. So we have new enemies in this area.
Ugly bastard.
Alright, we found a new place, Brunwich. And apparently the notice board is somewhere in this little place. Oh, I see it. Let's have a look. Prayer services in Brunwich. All souls who yearn to banish foul forces from their midst come gather around the upper mill. Ernest Gricko, a wandering man of spiritual powers, will exorcise the ghost of the alderman's wife, who harries our lands and has clearly claimed our chapel as her own. If you do come to pray with Reverend Gricko, remember to bring your own candles. I don't know. Maybe you should call a witcher for that job. I mean, it could be a wraith, I suppose. Warning, vagrants. If you plan on traversing Dead White Wood, the one near the ruins of Arnscrone Castle, forget about it. Best add one half of a league and go around. It's for your own good, for nor your men, nor else will meet anything good in that place. Dead White Wood, huh? Okay. Beware of knights in red plate. A plague descendant on our lands of late. An infestation more vile than that of any vermin. Renegade knights from the Order of the Flaming Rose have chosen to make our fair terrain their devilish stomping grounds. No man can feel safe here. These so-called knights act as common highway bandits. They steal men's crops and befoul any lessers worth their trouble. We've sent writs of complaints to the sheriff, but Tilly comes with an army to clear off the mongrels. Best avoid these parts if all possible. Okay, Renegade Knights. Interesting. Danger. Steer clear of Heddle. Beware, monstrous spiders woven folds webs around the village of Heddle. Big as a barn the beasts are, and ravenous, but not for flies as it is befitting their kind, but for flesh. If any wandering monster slayer reads this notice, please stop by. You'll surely be rewarded for your trouble if you can clear Heddle of this scourge. Okay, well this actually sounds like a job for me. Tinker Cheap, greetings. Name's Krista Hagen. Tinkering's my trade. I've hung out a shingle here in Morin at a man named Shag's place. I'm renting a room from him. So stop on by. I can guarantee you the best workmanship for unbeatable prices. So remember, Morin, Krista Hagen, Tinker Cheap. Alright. And, oh, this is an actual contract. Apprentice gone missing. Good folk, my apprentice Falkert has disappeared without a trace. I'm terribly worried about him, so whoever finds him and brings him back shall receive a sizable sum of Novigrad crowns. If you're interested, come to my hut on the outskirts of Oxenford. If you lose the way, ask passing peasants where the local herbalist has his practice and they'll guide you. Ottobamba herbalist. Alright. So, we got at least one contract from this. Not sure about the spiders. It wasn't specifically labeled as a contract, so it may just be a piece of information for me. Yeah, that's the one we got from the lady, and this is the herbalist. And we still have this one, which actually may be, if I remember correctly, somewhere nearby. Oh, I see. We have a bunch of new question marks available now. Well, like I said, I feel that I should maybe advance the main story a little bit before I go exploring. So I'm going to leave the Enchanter up for a later episode. And instead, I will just fast travel back to Oxenford and continue with the main story a little bit, and then we can take care of some of the side quests and exploration and stuff. So let's use this fast travel point and head to Oxenford. Let's just take this fast travel point, and here we are. Now I need to enter the sewers. I mean, I have been to the Oxenford sewers before when I was trying to get inside the prison. Oh, but this is different. I didn't use this entrance. Alright, well,
Why there?
off we go.
Life kick you in the ass. Not enough. Terrible beast prowls the sewers down that away. Best of all together. Devoured dozens of men, folks say, and many a ball fighter's gone in and never
Let's
come
have
out.
a quick look around. Apparently this is a dead end. And I might want to prepare my torch in case it gets darker. Oh, well, first of all we have some drowners, of course. No good sewers is complete without drowners.
Boot prints. Large. A man's most likely. Thought only women came looking for the cursed prince.
Okay. Apparently not so. And this is another dead drowner.
Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Okay. Then who did? Alright, I suspect that I have to follow the trail over here. But
A
My
woman's
quest
prints
points
alongside.
different
Single set.
direction.
She came alone.
Oh, is this where she came in? Let me check out this place. And yeah, this is just another dead end. Alright, let's see where we can go from here.
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me. Don't you dare.
What's going on there?
Please, don't do this to me.
Shani?
Geralt?
Oh!
What are you doing here?
Well,
Trying to save his
that's
life.
a surprise.
Shani, calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure
Nice one, though.
something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
You did
Look
all
at
you
that.
could.
My lovely Shani is back.
Thanks, Geralt. It's, good to see you.
You too. Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded, as always. Mainly at my clinic in Oxenfurt. But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure. But, once we're out of these sewers.
Redanian army force you to come here, too? Or you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but something attacked us.
Alright, alright. Yeah, was he someone important to you?
The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. Nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
Alright, and how exactly did he die?
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. Not afraid of fire. Good to know.
Alright, and what exactly was your mission here?
Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
I guess so.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
Alright, let's
Grating's badly
go.
bent. Something large struck it, with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just hoping the monster's blow weakened one of the walls.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, that looks like a weakened wall. I can take care of that. There we go. But yeah,
Careful,
suddenly
monster might still be here.
I'm in company of Shani again. What a nice surprise. So let's have a look around here. have some loot. And that looks like another body.
Slash wounds made by a blade.
Yeah.
No monster did this.
Well, maybe the soldiers did it when they came down here. That's an option, I suppose.
Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Poor boys.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
So, they were your friends?
Know them well.
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian. Miklas only enlisted this Yule.
Sorry.
Once you kill this beast, we'll have to send someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
I agree, but first we need to find out what happened to them.
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Nals stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Nals pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found us.
Where was the monster?
Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us. And paid dearly for it.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
Large and slimy. Alright, yeah, let's look around a little bit.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up, is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it.
Okay, we are looking for a key. Well, there's an ominous glow over here. That wasn't here before, so let's have a look at it. Yep, key to sewer
Got
gate.
the key.
Good. Let's get going.
And let me have a look at those orders. Captain Vern Pollack and his unit shall enter the Oxenford sewers, where they shall escort field medic Shani on her mission to gather a sample of the venom spewed by the creature which dwells there and has been poisoning our water supply. If possible, they are ordered to kill said creatures. Alright, straightforward enough. But we have the key now, so we can open the sewer gates. Which apparently is somewhere over here. Ah, I see. Alright, let's do this.
Legend going around about this monster being a prince turned into a toad. A curse or something.
I've heard. A lot of women have fallen for it. I find out who started that rumor, I'll strangle them.
So, don't believe it?
I studied medicine, not literature. I stopped believing in fairy tales long ago.
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird tale too. Alright, here we are. Let me get a torch for some better lighting. And let's look around a little bit. There certainly is no shortage of nice loot in here. And, oh, Another body.
Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead.
Huh. That's a pity. Alright, let's see what's going on down here. Well, first of all, more drowners. Oh, and another one. Let me get back for a second. And I'm just going to swirl through these guys. Whoa, so many drowners. Alright. And one more left. Ooh, well, this place is dangerous. You okay? Let me just quickly pick up my stuff here.
Shani, watch out. Move.
Oh, there's another drowner. I just got an achievement for
Hideous
something.
creatures.
You all right?
Fine. Look, it's Franz.
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that?
I don't know, but there are a lot of drowners in here, yes.
A lot of drowners.
Does that mean anything?
Well, means our monster doesn't attack them. Seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis.
Okay, let's examine the corpse.
Interesting.
What?
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes, some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
It wouldn't be the first.
Mixed with blood.
Alright, so we need to find its lair.
Doubt we'll learn anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
Okay. It's funny though, I remember in the first game when Shani would accompany me and we got attacked, she would actually fight along. She had a little knife and she would fight with you. And she was actually pretty good at it, because I remember in the final episode when you had to go through the frozen wasteland and catch the Grandmaster, there was this, well, it was an illusion of Shani, and she actually finished off one of those rays in a very impressive finishing move. I remember that. But apparently she doesn't fight in this game anymore, which is a pity. I would like to see her fighting again with a little knife. Anyway, I think this is a good time to make a cut. We will continue to look for the monster in the next episode. But I mean, this DLC is starting off pretty nicely. We met Shani, which makes this mission already like 100% awesome. And yeah, we have a monster to find, and we will continue to do so in the next episode. So as usual, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and see you again next time.